Look, I've always spoken against any kind of political violence or intimidation as a matter of principle. And I think this is an opportunity to say that one of our asks is, of course, the immediate release of all political prisoners. That includes Narges Mohammadi. And I think when we look at the future of Iran, while today we can all be allies for a common cause of liberation and a secular democracy as an alternative to this clerical dictatorship, I think we are all in the same boat. We may vote differently tomorrow, and tomorrow someone like Narges Mohammadi may choose to run as prime minister or president. That's fine. But today we need to first address the issue of liberation. And on that, I think the vast majority of Iranian secular Democrats, whether they are Republicans or monarchists or socialists or conservative or, representative of our ethnic groups or religious minorities, when you look at the diversity among us, we are quite united on these principles. And I think that is where we need to stand together in unison and do not allow those who, and I think the regime is behind a lot of these campaigns, to try to discredit not just me, but pose as representative of this or that group, because they always try to play the divide and rule game. They always tried over the years to make sure that such an array of opposition can never unite in a real sense. What I call, again, and I take the opportunity to remind people what this struggle is all about. This struggle is about freedom. This struggle is about the equality of all citizens. This struggle is about freedom of speech. This struggle is all about democracy and the ballot box. And we can certainly compete in the future, but today is a time to make sure that we don't have that ballot box through which we can determine who has what level of support or who can be able to do this and that. We need to get there first. So remind ourselves, we're reminding everybody, our cause is for everyone to fit under this tent. And this tent could be as wide as it can get, so long as we can agree on at least, this is what I'm calling for, on at least 4 key principles. Number 1 is Iran's territorial integrity. This is a matter very important for many Iranians. Yep. Number 2 is the obvious need for separation of church from state, which is a prerequisite to democracy. On that we agree, including many clerics in Iran who have spoken time and again against the Velayat Faqih. They don't believe that religion has a place in politics, and they know how much damage was done to the faith as a result of clerics from the beginning who were ostracized by the regime. Today we have one of the leading clerics in Iran, Pahlavi Abdul Hamid, a Sunni cleric who has spoken against this regime and believes, in fact, as a clergyman, in the separation of church from state. So it's an established fact within the Iranian people. Number 3 is equality of all citizens under the law and individual liberties. And number 4 is the right for the Iranian people to determine their own future, which is exactly the agenda of the transitional government.